we will be going to discuss about some of the principles which are being laid down by another expert, that is F.W. Taylor, Frederick Winshaw Taylor. Frederick Winshaw Taylor, he was called the father of the scientific principle of management because he believed in this thing that there is one best possible way or method of doing each and every activity. He said that thing that you should know that what you want to do, and you should also know this thing that a particular man can do this thing, and you should know this thing that there is one cheap and the best way of doing that thing. So he was of the belief that there are some scientific ways of doing the things. We have to make the use of some analysis. We have to take some decision on certain judgment on which we will be able to know this thing that how a particular work can be done. He did not believe in whims and the subjective practices. He always believed that there is an objectivity in doing each and every work, and we should know this thing that what are the objectives which we want to achieve, and we should then find out the best possible way for achieving those objectives. So he was basically interested in the techniques, so he has laid down number of techniques, but with this technique there are certain principles of management also which were being given by Taylor. So today we will be discussing the principles of management which are being given by Taylor. Basically he has given only 4 principles of management, so we will discuss those principles here. Okay, when we are talking about the principle of management, what he has said that discard rule of thumb with science. Discard rule of thumb with science. That means there should be no work done on the subjective basis. Every work should be done on the basis of the objectivity. When we are talking about this thing, so that means there is some work which is to be done by keeping this thing in mind that which is the best possible way for doing that work. The work should not be done according to the facts and the views or the opinions of the person. We should do a particular work or complete a particular task by taking the decision in a fair manner that how this work can be completed and which is the best possible manner through which we can complete this work. So he has said this thing that discard rule of thumb with science. So he said that subjectivity should be placed with objectivity, or subjectivity should be rather replaced with objectivity. Okay, so ऑब्जेक्टिविटी पे ध्यान दीजिए, आप क्या अचीव करना चाहते हैं उस पे ध्यान दीजिए, वो कैसे अचीव होगा उस चीज पे ध्यान दीजिए, आपकी पर्सनल बिलीफ्स, ओपिनियंस और ये काम कैसे हो सकता है, डोंट गो एंड दैट थिंग, बट इंस्टेड फाइंड आउट द वन बेस्ट वे फॉर कंप्लीटिंग अ पर्टिकुलर टास्क. देन कम्स development of every individual to the greatest efficiency. He laid emphasis on the development of each and every person. He said that the person should be selected in a proper manner. That means the person, when you are selecting the person, you should make the use of various techniques through which you are getting the right person for doing the right type of job, and then you can give him the proper training and develop that person. You should not do like this. You are selecting the person and then that person is making himself comfortable or making himself fit for doing that particular job by taking some sort of training. Ultimately this will not do any good for the organization, because when you are selecting the correct person and then you are providing him the right type of training, then he is taking the keen interest in doing the work, and definitely he will be able to give you the better result and he will be able to increase the profitability of the organization. तो हर एक इंडिविजुअल पर्सन का डेवलपमेंट होना चाहिए, और वो डेवलपमेंट तभी होगा जब आप उस व्यक्ति को सही तरीके से ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में अपॉइंट करेंगे और उनको सही प्रकार से ट्रेनिंग्स देंगे ताकि वो अपनी जॉब जो है उनके इंटरेस्ट के अकॉर्डिंग उनको मिली है और वो उसको आगे बहुत अच्छी तरीके से कर सकेंगे विदाउट एनी confusion that we are not interested in doing this thing, so how we will be doing it. So we have to make ourselves adapted with those technology तो ये सारे कंफ्यूजन उनके दिमाग में नहीं आएंगे। देन कम्स cooperation rather than chaotic individualism. Cooperation should be there. You have to cooperate with each other. आप सबको एक दूसरे के साथ cooperate करना है. So cooperation will only come when you will understand each other. When the managers and employees both will understand each other, and there will be certain mental satisfaction between the two parties, that is the management as well as the employees. And the cooperation means that whatever we are doing for the achieving the results of the organization, and if the results of the organization are achieved, then we will definitely be able to achieve the personal goals also. So there will be no absenteeism, there will be no problem in sharing the things with each other, because if the mental revolution is followed, if you are not having any mental distrust against each other, so this thing will definitely take place, and for that cooperation is very much needed. Then comes harmony, not discord. There should be a harmonious organization, atmosphere in the organization. When we are talking about the harmony in the organization, the harmony in the organization will come only when there is a harmonious atmosphere in the organization, and the relationship between the top level, the middle and lower level. It means that each level of management are very good, and they understand the feelings of each other, and they try to solve the problems of each other. The managers, the employers and the employees, they all are connected with each other. They have a good bonding, they are understanding each other, and if this thing will take place, then definitely we will see that there will be the increase in the productivity and the profitability of the organization, because the goals of the organization will be achieved, and there will be a total satisfaction amongst the employees in the organization. And when there is a total satisfaction amongst the employees in the organization, they will do good work for the organization, ultimately which will satisfy the management also, and this will create a good or a healthy relationship or atmosphere in the organization among the various persons. So he said all these four principles on his experience and on his observation. It was said by Taylor that we should do the things in the right way, we should do the things in the scientific way. That's why he is known as the father of the scientific principle of management. Hope these principles are now clear to you, and you will be able to make the use of this principle as and when required by you. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.